키키키키.
아, 떨거진 인생님 안녕하세요?
비 하루 종일로. 언제 켰음?
지금 켰어요. 응? 뭐 없는데?
즈즈즈. 키키.
올라갈 수 있는 곳이 아닌가 보네? 스킬.
키키키.
어? 여기가 아니네? 여기로 올라갈 수가 있었네.
Take this to a dyer later.
와. 이게 된다고? 와, 아찔하다. 떨어지면 바로 죽겠는데?
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now. Not even a dent.
뭐야, 깨지지도 않잖아. 이 물음표는 아무런 의미가 없는 거였을까? 어, 갇혔어. 어떡해. 나왔다. 아, 여기서 더 뭐 얻을 게 없을 것 같은데. 아니야, 뭔가 있을지도 몰라. 아, 뭐가 있을 것 같은데. 저 밧줄 묶여있는 거 보면.
This place has seen better days.
저 위에 뭔가가 분명히 있는데? 저 타고 갈 게 있는데? 이렇게 올라올 수 있었구나.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. To send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
쟤 내려갈 때 어떡하지? 내려갈 때 개빡세겠는데? 이런 방법이
Huh. That did.
뭐야 이거? 공격하진 않겠지?
If I find the right cauldron, could learn how to override this machine.
힐.
뭐 더 얻을 건 없어 보이는군요. 민들레다. 근데 민들레는 가질 수가 없네. 멧돼지다. 아이, 놓쳐버렸네. 겁내 빠르네.
That must be chain scrape. Said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too. I'll keep these on me.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Do I have to say
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
당직원제
By the
당직이요?
forge.
화요일 같은데요?
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here?
화요일입니다.
It's nice to see you too.
And
키키키키
not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
쉬는
those are just the
날인데 또
latest
먹고 오네.
malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit.
인생사 그렇지 않습니까? 아다리가 잘 안 맞죠?
Not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra,
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Am I lost, or am I exactly where I'm meant to be? Lucas.
키키키키
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working it.
뭐가 부족한데? 버로워 사운드 쉘? 버로우를 겁나 잡아야겠네.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Errand and help him clear the bristlebacks.
It's rude to stare.
버로우를 어디서 찾냐?
Easy there, Red.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? Ready for anything now?
와, 이렇게 많이 달어? 전 나랑도 사이다 마시는데 잘 사시는군요. 뭐요? 왜 이렇게 세? 아, 뒤에서 붙었구나.
사이다 분열하게에서는 무섭게 했지.
Pain subsiding.
앞이 겁나 달았네.
It'd be good to loot all the dead machines here. Might find the parts I'm looking for.
잘 팔려요? 나랑도 사이다?
내일 안 나가.
Didn't find what I needed.
내일 일이요? 예, 안 나가요. 근무를 바꿔가지고 안 나가게
사다가
했습니다.
많이 팔림.
아, 싸서 많이 팔려요?
천 원이었던 것 같은데.
예, 그 정도 할 거예요.
저 소고기 먹고
아, 무지하게 잘 드시네.
그냥 가족의 식인.
Maybe it's good enough.
차돌박이 갈비살 다른 거 하나 먹고.
아, 지금 기만하시는 건가요? 쟤는 보러오가 아닌데?
키키.
우와! 겁나 세! 괜히 건드렸다. 우와! 우와! 두억 맞으니까 쓰러지네? 겁나 세. 아. 아, 또 가야 돼. 아. 저장부터 하고.
You know what we need? Proper survey. Ah, finally. Laughing about. We already got maps. Sure. We are on the same side here, over. The Anyone see where I put my drink?
You spit in the fire, because the fire makes you spit.
Oh, there it is.
어우, 보러 보인다.
EPL 골순이 혼란이 압도적이네.
네, 15골일 거예요.
혼자 15골 디귿 디귿.
우와! 겁나 세네.
I better reload the carcasses here. Might have the parts I need.
안 되는데 이러면?
Damn. Didn't get the parts I was looking for. I'll have to go to another site.
아, 여기도 없냐.
키키키읒.
막막하네요. (500발자국을) 더 가야 돼? 아. 아, 고민되네. 쟤들을 때리고 가야 되나? 돌아서 가야지.
노포드 새 식당 맛있음.
뜰채 식당이요? 그게 어딘지 모르는데.
악지 호롱구이 한 접시 4만원 디귿 디귿.
아, 그 정도 해요. 가성비 따지면 안 먹는 게 좋습니다.
맛집 쳐봤는데 뜰채 나옴.
아, 그렇구나. 아, 멧돼지 놓쳐버렸네.
호롱구이 더럽게 비싸네.
낙지 들었다고 비싼 거예요. 별거 없습니다.
맛점점 횟집.
무포는 좀 그렇죠.
해산물집안인데.
아무래도 항구다 보니까 그런 경향이 있는데 목포에 특별한 맛집은 없는 것 같은데. 어디 갔어? 어디로 튀었어? 내가 환영을 받나? 저기로 도망갔구나. 블록 어딨지? 아, 저기구나. 두 마리가 있네요. 자기 쉽겠는데? 세 마리네? 아이고. 어이 뭐야, 한 마리 잡았는데? 레벨 4? 도달?
I should loot all these dead machines. See if they have the parts I need. Can't get the parts I need here. Better try another location.
아, 아이템 하나 얻기 왜 이렇게 힘드냐. 어그로만 끌고 빠져야지. 우와, 튀자. 얻었다. 와, 세네. 작업대 방향이 맞나? 작업대가 어디 있느뇨?
How goes it, Hammerhead?
무기 코일이 없구나.
Yeah.
너구리 가죽이 없네?
Finding an Ossuary woman with a poem sounds like a great idea.
갖고 있는 코일이 없네.
Oh yeah, you.
We are on the same side here, Olga. The bristleback.
Gearing up for some work, I see.
Oh, drop the axe.
어? 여기에 템이 있었는데?
You let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That
Here.
is preposterous.
Careful.
Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest dogs and laborers work?
Where are you off to? Save these for when I need it. Is that a tripwire? Whole area's rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Shocked and locked.
어, 또 있었어? 아이, 두 마리가 동시에 덤벼버리네.
first one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
I'll need these later, for sure.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
비 아직도
So the
오네.
vanguard went south.
Probably.
서울은 뭐 계속 오나
This whole
보네요.
valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make, free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep, been tweaking the design since I
하루
left
종일
Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt, Olvend. Thinks he's the Elderman of Chain Scrape. Got half the town treating him as such. Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that Jeff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Errand headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
템이 많네. 파밍하는 재미가 있네요.
tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. I'll save the extra stock for later. These bristlebacks are everywhere.
키키키.
아이 또 싸워야 되나? 멧돼지다. 놓쳐버렸네.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
저기 싸우고 있었구나.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just a fight. Aloy?
Aaron!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
이렇게 많은데 혼자 처리한다고?
Bristlebacks have acid
Yeah,
canisters
yeah,
on their
yeah.
backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn it into scrap, Aloy.
우와! 한방 맞았다. 두방 맞았다. 요만한 놈 또 뭐야? 피인데도 많네.
Oh, that one hurt.
Looking up for the hunt.
아우, 까야 될 템이 한두 개가 아니네.
Definitely did not expect this to happen.
됐다. 이제 다 파밍이 끝난 것 같고.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This, who needs ribs? Oh. I'm good. I'm good.
안 괜찮아 보이는데.
Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the dump just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah? Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... life on Earth is in danger. And only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh,
몸 상태나 보고 얘기해라.
There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Errand! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
양치 좀 키키유.
아, 항상 빤 빼먹지 않으시고 열심히 하시네요. 전 안 하고 잘 때도 가끔 있는데.
If I find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
어디 갔어? 이런 경우는 처음이라 당황스럽네.
It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside.
어떻게 들어가지?
Okay, what do we have in here?
my legs again if you don't mind, Savior.
왜 안 돼? 저기 있어서 그런가?
We'll get you out, don't worry.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delicate behind to the embassy.
허약한 무아디스.
We can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
연막탄?
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. And it's full of bristlebacks.
저기로 가야 된다고?
Finally got help.
One less machine.
Those asses could have brought friends.
Incoming. Another one down.
어휴 피했는데.
One less machine.
아예 맞아버렸네.
That's it. Smash him to scrap.
Another one down.
또 온다.
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
파밍부터 하고요. 기술.
키키키.
이거 좋은 건가? 원거리. 아, 명중시 체력 회복이 7%나 되는구나. 무기 기술 데미지 20%.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
At least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Vladis the good news. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
솟구치는 용기가 안 생기는데? 용기 부족이라고 하는데요? 이제 어디로 가야 하는 것인가? 아, 돌아가야 되네? 미안하다. 내가 정말 미안하다.
지지지. 키키키키으.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight.
이제 빠른 이동이 낭낭해졌네요. 이거는 제작을 해야 되겠구나. 파쇄 데미지? 충격 데미지? 됐다.
Why don't you bring that bony ass of yours over here and say that again? Pretty sure it's your round. Can't be my round.
Looks like the charred remains of a shop. Might have been Thurles's. The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says...
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
어디냐 울분드.
키.
We all know it was the Carters who let the bristlebacks sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is... What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty
Mimo.
and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Freehold, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is
그러게요.
Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge?
고단 나이트로 가시죠.
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then. People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
그쵸. 살 거는 많죠. 항상 돈이 없을 뿐이지.
I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osseram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business!
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Now the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Alvin must be.
휴.
뭐가 없네요? 살만한 게 없네?
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
답답하면 네가 도와줘라.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
이런 것도 있어? 길 가볼까요? 너무 지체했다. 하지만 나가는 길이 어디지?
You look like you're itching for a fight, friend.
어? 문이 어디요?
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet so I don't spook the herd.
꽤 빨라졌네. 아닌데? 아이, 멧돼지 도망갔어. 차저가 빨라서 좋아요.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karja Horn. That means the embassy story said. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
키키키읒.
There's Errand. That looks like he's had a few.
에렌드네?
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right?
Alright, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need. Ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Saeed. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
또 뭔가 있나요? 아무것도 없군요. 아무것도 없어. 빠져나오기도 힘들어.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanath returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sure, it's the Savior! I don't care if the devil include herself! The gate is sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter.
Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Tell me.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended.
중간선을 넘었다.
That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
발을은 아무리 봐도 포그바를 닮았는데.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
뭐야, 기계를 다루는 거야?
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot! What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
내려와야 싸우든지 뭘 하든지 하지.
Here they come!
온다고? 어디? 아, 저기 오고 있구나.
We've gotta stop those riders! For our mother! That is the target! It's really working! Here's ammo! Firing!
Oh, that helps.
Hit that rider! You okay? survived worse.
으아! 이거 깰 수 있을까?
You're going down. There it comes. There is someone.
피가 없네. 아. 우와, 한 방에 그냥 죽어버리네. 포션 쓸걸. 아. 허무하게 죽네.
Time to fight. One down. We got this. Careful, Aloy.
아, 어디서 나오지 알 수가 없네.
They're onto us. On target. Everybody. You heard them.
우와! 내 피를 생각 안 했네.
They're onto us. The Outlander. Hunt her down. Here he comes.
어디서 온지 알 수가 없으니까 이거.
I've got this! Earn your mark today! It's the Outlander Aloy! Get over there!
아이, 피했는데.
I'll take this one! It's the Outlander! Aloy! Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
1대1인가?
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Give it up! Break its guard. There! Now's my chance! You're not stopping me!
I'll need this.
His shield's regenerated.
아, 맞짱에서 졌다. 쟤 원딜도 하네. 아, 쉽지가
Never seen a shield like
않구만.
that. Better scan it.
어, 뭐야.
That shield will break if I hit hard enough.
상대가 안 되는구나.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
You will not survive.
I've got to break that shield! That shield's not gonna save you!
Farrell's still on the battlefield. I have to get back and help him.
Give it up! Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me! His shield's regenerated.
I need to get back in the fight.
I've got to break that shield! That shield's not gonna save you.
내 빠르네.
There, he's exposed. That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Give it up! There! Now's my chance!
You've broken the shield! Tap the warrior!
You're not stopping me!
My blade will find you!
Should help.
I'm gonna break that shield!
아, 저 폭탄. 아, 잡을 수 있을 것 같기도 하고 안 될 것 같기도 하고.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Give it up! That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me! His shield's regenerated! Oh. I'm gonna break that shield! Now I need more.
아, 이걸 못 피했네. 아, 잘하고 있었는데.
Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
When you...
That shield will break if I hit hard enough. There! Now's my chance!
No!
That shield's not gonna save you! Shield regenerated! Oh, good. Give it up! You're not stopping me! Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Let's see who tires first!
I'm gonna break that shield! There, he's exposed!
No!
That shield's not gonna save you! Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though Obviously, this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Vashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken at the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide? It worked! Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
와, 이제 진짜 서부로 가네? 맵 넓은 거 봐라.
Whew, well, that'll keep me awake.
뭔가 신비한 게 있는데? 예, 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.